Welcome to Lighten Up Talk Radio with Michael and Lee. Join us with topics that wake up the connection to your soul. You can listen to us at lightenuptalkradio.com. Hello, all you beautiful listeners out there. We are back for another episode of Lighten Up Talk Radio. It is Sunday, August 26th, and good evening, Lee.
And good evening, Michael.
Oh, it's interesting how these shows go. This seems to be our norm, doesn't it? The evening time.
Absolutely.
More than morning. We end up tending to do this in the evening.
It takes us about 4 hours to get ourselves tuned in to really get to the place here at the desk to put the headphones on and to just go with what we're supposed to go with, because it's totally channeled to everything that we do.
Yeah, we just totally go with the flow, and the whole whatever afternoon or day before, sometimes we have to rest and go into meditation, and there's lots of transformation that happens in the time before.
That's correct, because yesterday when I came in, I slept, I was telling you, I slept about 9.5 hours, and I woke up at 3:22 this morning, which I knew that I needed to read about 3:22, and I got my angel book out, and I did, and it just absolutely flowed right with exactly where I needed to be today and where we're sitting right now. And it was cool. It was perfect. It was.
I got to throw something out there. Right before we got on the show, I got this message, and it just blinked in that there is a Stephanie out there that listened. I'm feeling like it was the last show that we did, the August 22nd show, but I'm not totally 100% guaranteed that you've just listened to that show, but that you have a question for us and that you are on the fence of asking it, and we would like to encourage you to ask that question, and that you can email us at lightenuptalkradio@gmail.com. And if there's anyone else out there that has been having any questions sitting on the verge of asking, please ask them. That's what we're here for. We're here to answer questions.
I might add to that, when you call in to, when we answer the questions back, we won't give out any type of personal information or anything like that, or just first name's okay. So you don't have to get into a situation to think that we're gonna go any further than that, 'cause we're not.
We don't even say where you're from.
We don't say anything
at this point.
It's just answering your question.
So we're putting that out there. Another thing that I would like to say, we did do some cards before we got on the air, and the ones that I picked absolutely completely resonated, and I've been getting this message probably over the last couple of days, and I feel part of it is that we are moving into a powerful full moon this Friday. And oftentimes the full moon is bringing to illumination a new awareness in your life, and with that new illumination in your life, in the cycle of life, you have to let go of the old. And with that, it's important to take some rest and rejuvenation time, some extra meditation time, some self-care time to allow that shift and transition to happen. And I'm really feeling that the last couple of weeks for a lot of people out there have been go, really intense. You've had more on your plate than usual, and this week it is so important to take some time for rest and rejuvenation. And I know, Lee, you're going to the beach.
And that was exactly what I was going to speak about. The cards that I drew today, and I'll just talk about really 3 of them. I actually drew 6, but it's actually 3 of them. And it was about go outside, which this is about the 3rd time I've got this in 3 weeks. And I have been working on doing a little bit of that, but obviously not enough. It says, you have been indoors too long, go outside and get some fresh air. So that's exactly what I'm planning on doing at the beach. I was telling Michael this afternoon that a lot of my time down there will be totally going out and just sitting and looking at the waves, going into my own thought pattern and my own senses of calmness, I'm going to be going down there this week with my husband and my mother and my son. It's his birthday. He'll be 30 years old, and he's looking forward to that. And so there has been some illness within the family, and so this is going to be also a healing week as well, with a couple of the people going with us, and I'm looking very forward to it. But I also understand that I'm pretty sensitive in a lot of ways, especially around the heart chakra area. so I am doing a huge meditation, and I am definitely understanding these cards today of saying to me that if I get in any type of a thought pattern that sometimes I kind of get in a very tightness in my chest, so I'm not going there. I'm going to get out in the fresh air at that time, because any type of illness affects me that way. So I know that, and I'm just going to have a great week, enjoy the air, and really take a vacation on. I haven't had one in about 2 years, not one like this one anyway, and I'm looking very forward to it. And I'm going to keep my wisdom. I also got the wisdom card. So that tells me to stay in my wisdom brain. And if I get the least bit off center, then I'm going to just go into myself and just meditate and get rid of it in about a 5-minute period of time. And I would suggest that anybody, if you are around someone that maybe has some type of illness, or the energy flow is just not maybe the same as far as personalities and that type of thing, this is how you can do it. I just take a deep breath, I release it, shut my eyes for a few minutes, and I look at the beauty of the people. And it just totally fades away, because all people are beautiful. And so that's my intentions for this week, of having a lovely time and just enjoying myself and rejuvenating me.
That sounds wonderful.
Yes.
I know that I'm going to take some extra time myself. Not going to the beach, but I may go up to the mountains or go to the water, because the water really resonates to me too. Maybe before or after work this week. And
well, I'm an Aquarian, and you are too.
Yeah.
So we're definitely air and water type people. And so I think at times we just have to go out and release ourselves to that. But I'm just looking really forward to being with the 3 other people that's with me and enjoying that time with them. And we've been very busy this week. And I've had very little sleep this week. and it's just kind of like I've been running on a lot of adrenaline.
we just did another house clearing yesterday.
Yes, we did. And that was very interesting. They're all different. But yesterday was a very interesting clearing. And it was outside of Knoxville. So, you want to go more into it, Michael?
Well, sure.
You see, I did not want to go any further into it, so I'm handing this right off to Michael.
Well, for me, you've done a lot more of this particular type of work than I have, and like you said, everyone's different. And this one, there were a lot. It was like a party of negativity in that house. They were just having a total hangout, and there was more of that kind of energy than I've seen in quite some time in one place.
I'd agree with that. And the home was empty. I mean, there was no one in there, but it was the residue from some of the people that had been there.
And one of them even tried to lash out
Yes.
at you
Yeah.
during the clearing process, which we're looking forward to getting these videos up. We did record some of that as well. We're working on some editing, and also hoping to receive a helper with our editing and doing the video recording during the actual clearings themselves.
Right.
We want to share with you all the before, the during, and the after of the process of what we go through when we do these clearings. it can be very comical as well as intense.
Yes.
There's all different aspects of it.
Yes, yesterday was very intense. It was a very intense clearing because it was just totally packed full of a lot of very dark entities there. And there was a lot of heat and a lot of fire that was in the air. And
actually, I'd never felt something that hot as in that room.
Right.
In that one corner. That was something I had never experienced to that level before.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was warm. my hands felt it.
Oh, God. Felt like a torch being torched
really,
in that room.
It really did. My hands were still very warm an hour later.
Especially when Michael came in, it was as if that heat was just burning up.
Right. And they just kept running, trying to hide. It didn't work.
Nope.
It doesn't ever work.
It never works.
It doesn't work.
Which is the key to doing house clearings and the key to making sure that you know what you're doing or getting someone who knows what they're doing.
Yes.
Because there's no reason to ever back down.
No.
Negativity.
Mm-mm. And you might know just by hearing me on this show, I do not back down.
So they're going to see you in action and see us in action on some of these videos.
Yes, they are. And we just got through editing one last week, so we've been busy this week kind of doing all this type of things ourselves and going through it. But yesterday was it was just a very dark place. Let's just put it that way.
Now it's light.
Now it's very light.
Light and happy. At the end, I started laughing.
And I might say as well, with this property, that it's been up for sale.
Mm-hmm.
And what we had heard was it's just like when somebody walks in to look at it, they just kind of turn around and walk out the door with absolutely no interest in almost running out the door.
Which I would too, with the way that house was.
Yes, and so it was definitely being picked up by people that was looking at this property. This property was beautiful. We're not talking about anything but a very, very nice property. The whole setup of it was just great. And, as soon as we looked from the outside, it was so gorgeous. I mean, the lawn and everything was very nice. And then, but we did understand as soon as I looked in the window and I saw what I saw, that of why the people were running out. So it doesn't, a lot of people think that it's just older properties and old houses and creepy looking things. Trust me, that is not so. It can be in anything, and it can be in new homes. That's why there needs to be a blessing and a clearing before you ever even move into a home. I would recommend that for any type of property that you go into.
So please let us know if you need any help with any of that.
That's right.
We're here to be of service.
We are that.
Oh, and I have to tell you, right now, Archangel Michael is ready to come on in and speak with you all. So I'm going to go ahead and allow that channel to open up. So I'd like for everybody to go ahead and find a nice place to sit and relax and take a nice deep breath with us here. Or 2 or 3. And find the center within yourself, within your breath. And at any time that you wish to listen to this again, please do so, because it's the intentions that is set right here, right now, that it is in all time and space. You can come back and experience this at any time again. Children, this is Archangel Michael, and I wish to help you reconcile some experiences in your life at this time. I'd like for you to take a moment and connect with recent event in your life, whatever comes to the surface. It may be a relationship type of experience, or it may be an experience of trying something new, stepping into your purpose, which it is now time to do. But the type of experience of which I am speaking of is one in which you step into the presence of a person or someone in your life, or a new experience, and you feel your body or a part of you just completely shut down. We angels are here to help open you up. It is time to shut down no longer. It is time to step fully onto your path and into your purpose. And I ask for you to allow me to merge with the cosmic light of me with you. And to allow this to happen, you just have to be willing. And my energy is one of the energy of God's strength that God has given to me to give to you. And at this time, feeling you relaxed, calm, and open, just be willing to let my energy step into yours. And I wish to start by stepping into the root of you, the root chakra, the foundation, and move into your creative center, the center of your will, the center of your heart, and on up into the center of your voice, and the center of your third eye and sight, and on up into the crown of you. And as I merge into your energy field totally and completely, I wish to assist you in releasing any of these experiences of shutting down. And I'd like for you to take a moment and bring this particular experience, whatever comes to the surface, up in your body, in your mind. Allow it to come to the surface while I am merged with you. Whatever feelings come up, let the divine light of the strength, of the truth, support you as any feelings or resistance come up. And may any of that resistance be washed, be transmuted, as the intention that I am setting forth is that the strength of the divine light that has been given to me is going to be given to you down to the level of your DNA, down to the level of every cell of your being, to the every fiber of the body, the mind, and the spirit connection, to release this resistance on all of those levels. So let's take a moment and just sit with whatever resistance is there and allow the strength and the light to melt it away. I ask you to take a nice deep breath with me. And any stiffness or resistance, let's breathe it out together. and it is healed. Just by allowing me and the grace of God, what God has given to me, to be anchored into you, it is done. And it is for you, as you go into your life, to trust that it is done and to take a step and to reconnect with this person or to take a next step into your purpose. You are safe, you are secure, and you have been anchored back into the root of your being deeper than you have ever in this lifetime before. And so it is. And I thank you and I bless you for coming in to the earth and this planet at this most amazing time of transformation. You are needed more than you could ever know. Your purpose is more important than you could ever know. Each one of you is needed to bring your love and light wherever you go. And I am here for you always. Feel the strength that has been imbued in you as I have merged with you. The strength is within you. It is a part of you. And so it is.
And so it is.
And thank you.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much, Archangel Michael. We're very blessed to be here at this time and at this place. And I had a huge one-word message to me this morning when I first got up. And it was the word think. Think about where you are right now in your life. Think about what you can do to improve yourself and your purpose of life. Or if you feel like you have not found that purpose of life, go within and find what that is in your life that is now missing. Think about totally how that you can go in and you can help the world, the universe, the animals, anything that really touches your heart and is really soul felt. That is a huge message of purpose of what that is. Think. So many of us at this time are very much into confusion. At times, this energy can create confusion within yourself. And it is up to you to find exactly what needs to be worked on, whether it's in your mind, whether it's in your heart, whether it's in your total thought pattern of how you think. There was a situation that has come up this past week with me that was about the political type, presidential type elections. And it has been put in my face 3 times in 4 days. And my thought pattern with that is it really doesn't make any difference. It doesn't. The person that is in office and will be in office will be the person that God feels like is the right person to be there. I always look at the source. The source is not in a man-made state for me. A source is God. And the confusion that I hear on TV, I just turn it off. As soon as I can even see to where they're going to that part, I cut the volume totally off. Because the reality is, that's an illusion. How we can go in and heal this country, the economics of what you think that you're lacking, or the drug situations, and that includes prescription drugs, illegal drugs, that can be healed as well. You have to think, and the thinking is within you. And when you start thinking positively, when you start thinking that your source is not a president, it's not a government, it's God. And when you can think to that level with you and your family, that's where it all comes clear in your head. And it absolutely will put you on your path of where you need to go to where you can be the happiest individual. You won't even recognize yourself when you get to that place. I hear so many people talk about such insignificant things, and it's just always around dislike of other people. And I don't think that is our part as being people in this universe to get along with each other. That will solve 99% of the difficulties that's going on now, will be us. It has nothing to do with politics, nothing to do with anything but us as people. Reaching out into our own power of love, and it will take care of itself. 2012 is a year of, we've been dreaming for quite a while of where we wanted to be. We're at the point now in 2012, there's closures to be made. And the people that can get within themselves and get into a community type of environment and a worldly type of look at the universe is totally clearing out all the negativity that's in this world. We ourselves are doing that. Not any politicians doing that. We ourselves, with God, is doing that. So think. Put it in your own mind exactly what you can do to bring us all as one, where we can live on this planet with total love for each other and peace. It is the time of completion for this. We have been coming into decades and decades and decades of this time. 2012 is not a time of losing this earth. It's a time of gaining our place again for loving each other and building a world for our children and for people that is coming behind us. And I would say we got the light with us if our minds are clear. Think about it. Before you say anything out of your mouth, think about what you are saying. Are you totally talking about other people and gossiping? Are you not looking within them to see what the source of their greatness is? Because you look at yourself of trying to tell everybody how negativity runs with them, but do you look at yourself? I'm putting that out there to think about you. Because when you get everything light in your life, everything starts changing with your family and all around you. It only takes you to light that light and then leave another light behind you and let a trail of people and communities and worldly possessions and love and everything will always follow you, and it'll light the whole world. I actually have been brought in this week very strongly because I come from a galactic type universe, and I've known this for quite some time. And I would say into a star person if you need to read about books about star people. But it has totally came into my life in the past several months about how strong that my feeling is within that, and how I can come in with all the people from other planets and other universes other than what you think of as Earth. And we can all work together to heal. And I'm putting that out there with a huge word of THINK. Think before you put it out in the universe. And that word will multiply itself to the word LOVE, love. And so it is.
And with the word love, we have a cosmic sisters of Archangel Michael that wish to join us this evening, and I welcome them. We have the lovely Mother Mary and the Archangel Haniel. Beloveds, we wish to bring the Divine Feminine into balance with our cosmic brother, Archangel Michael's strength. We wish to help you open up your hearts to receive the blessings that are all around you. You are worthy of all the abundance that this earthly realm has for you. You are worth every bit of it. Would you please take a breath with us? We would like to enter into your energy field and bring in the light of forgiveness, to bring in the energy to remember, to smell the roses in your life, to take the time, to take a walk in nature, to take a sea salt bath and enjoy the aromas of the flowers and of life. There's so much wonder. Even us angels are in awe of it. And I said, yes, even us angels are in awe of the magnificent things that the earth can bring to you. Please allow us in at this time to anchor in this forgiveness, the Christ light of forgiveness, into the fabric and the DNA of your body, your mind, and your spirit. any time that you wish to sit with us, please call us in. We are here for you 24/7. Time doesn't matter to us, and there's no need for it to matter to you. It's time to smell the roses in your life. I'd like for you to imagine that you are on the beach and that you can smell the ocean air. Just breathe it in and allow that amazing sea salt, because salt on your earthly world is a magnificent protector and detoxifier of your energy. And let's breathe it in together. And just feel it come into your lungs. And as it comes into your lungs, goes into your bloodstream and into your cells and into every fiber of your body, releasing any of the toxins that Archangel Michael released with you earlier, and that we bring into a release with the Archangel and the light of forgiveness, God's light of forgiveness. And we assist this energy out through the chakras of your feet, down into the beautiful Mother Earth. You know, children, you are all connected through your energy fields to the beautiful energetic grid of the planet. And just allow any toxins from your energy, the Mother Earth graciously awaits them to transmute them back into love. We thank you for allowing us to come into you, as we are always in your heart. We're always in your heart. And we are just an asking away. Don't forget to turn on the music in your life and dance and feel free in every way. You are free. You are free. Blessings to you all, with love. And so it is.
And so it is. Archangel Raphael was giving me a message, and the message was, open up your eyes, open up your hearts, because this planet and all planets and all lands and all seas and all the skies is being set out green light. And it's totally going out now. You can shut your eyes and you will be able to see the green light that is shooting out now. It's a healing for the planets. It's a healing for the universe. There's also a healing going into each individual's heart of all people. for healing whatever is in your mind now that really is very insignificant. This is a healing just for you. And your heart is being healed. Your mind is being healed. And any confusion that you have had is now gone. And so it is.
And so it is. We are blessed people, y'all.
Yes, we are, Michael.
Every single one of you out there.
It's thinking about how blessed that you are. It's just that some of us do not take the time to really sit with yourself to understand how blessed you really are. You keep your state of mind in such chaos about really very insignificant things that you can't get the chaos out of your way to be able to think clearly.
There's always enough out there.
It's enough. There's always enough.
For the needs.
You will always have what you need. It's not always what you want, because greed will not be setting into that. But it is what you need. And what you need is always abundance. It's always abundance.
And following your purpose will bring you more fulfillment than you ever dreamed about.
And you can change within a blink of an eye into that thought pattern. Michael and myself, we have worked for many years to be where we're at right now, because we had a lot of things to overcome ourselves. But the seed was planted when we came in. And we found where that seed was. And we found ourselves. And everybody can do this. This is not anything that when you go in and you really want it, and you can go so deep into yourself to know who you are, think about what that is. Just think about what that is. Because it is open to everyone, not just special people that a lot of times they'll say, gosh, I wish I could do what you do. You know what? You can. This is not special. This is what you call a part of divine order. And we have worked to get to where we're at. And we are continuing to do this because it is our purpose to be on the air, to be on the radio, to go on our TV show that we're going to be going on week after next. And we're just going to keep on going and keep on going, because our whole passion is not around anything but putting the message out that everyone can be in great happiness within themselves. You just have to think about how you want that to look and paint the picture.
Take the first step, and whatever that looks like for you will be perfect.
It's perfect
for you.
It's not like anybody else's, because all of us is very unique. Very unique. And what it is enough.
Put any jealousy aside, set it to the side. Jealousy is a human emotion. It comes up and rears its head from time to time. You see someone else in your life and go, oh boy, if only I could do that or have that. Just set it aside and take a step.
If you were supposed to have it, you would. That's always been my attitude. And what a blessing it is that that other person has it. Because you have a talent within your own self that's just as equal as that other talent that you're looking at in another person. It all equals itself out. Because it would not work in universal power for us all to be alike.
Be pretty dang boring down here.
Well,
We were all alike.
We'd be going down one street instead of 50,000. You know what I mean? I mean, we don't all need to be going down the same street. I mean, that's just not the way it works.
Mm-mm.
And the diversification is a blessing. It's a total blessing. So get rid of the ego. I don't even like to seem to say the word because that is so non-powerful. That's a very non-powerful word to me. LOVE is much more powerful. And you can always find the love within yourself to be able to do exactly what you're supposed to be doing, not what somebody else is supposed to be doing. And just get rid of the ego part. And times that's very difficult to do because we're born a lot of times with that in us, or we see it our whole lives. But we have to shed it off. Because wherever your most important part of you is wonderful, wherever the most important part of other people is wonderful. But we can't all be the same.
Mm-mm.
It's not designed that way. And why would we want to? It'd be pretty boring, wouldn't it?
Sure would.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just like before we came in here to start this show tonight. We was kind of walking around the house, and then Michael got a glimpse of this person in the corner of my room. Just a great big person, and it's from another planet. And this person has been with me for several days. I have felt this person there because it's supposed to be. Supposed to be. But what a blessing that is that you can share that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like when we did the clearing yesterday. What a blessing it is that you can share that. Because it's always growing. Mm-hmm. When you have these type of experiences, it's a growing experience. And you can't talk about the ego part of it. It's a growing experience, and you talk about the excitement part of it, of how exciting it is. It'd be really boring if Michael and myself were just alike, because you'd have a very boring show to listen to.
You would.
It might as well just be one of us instead of two of us. And it's pretty exciting. I think it's always exciting. Because the perfect part of this whole partnership is that I'm different from him and he's different from me. But it all works. Mm-hmm. So we are a living testament of that. So that's why we can sit here and talk about that. We even come from different planets. And we're still sitting here. We're different planets. And we still can be here as one. We're a testament for exactly what is spoken tonight.
And what a beautiful night we've had.
And it has been. It's been great.
And the divine wants to keep showing me this beautiful rainbow Christ light. It's broken the white light of Christ into the full rainbow of the diversity of what's out there in the universe. And I see it coming down around each one of you, and I just see these sparkles of joy in each one of you as this light just flows down. Just let it in. Let it in. And so it is.
Tonight, when you go to bed, just keep your eyes shut and look at the light that will go into the center of your heart. That is divine light. And it will be there for all to see.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Have a blessed week, you all. It will be.
It is going to be a blessed week, and particularly I'm going to have one because I'm going to the beach. So I'll be taking a week off, and we'll speak with you the week after.
Sounds wonderful.
It's been
great.
great.
Talk to you all again soon.
Bye-bye.